but they've lost every single pistol round.
Yeah, they would really love to just get a pistol round on the board, wouldn't they? That would be a phenomenal first start. Same with the knife round. That can have a huge, important impact. Whoever wins this one is able to start on the CT side, feel a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more, you know, a little bit more forgiveness in getting started.
Did you ever used to have any kind of superstition about how, let's say, like the warm-ups went and like the outcome of a match? I always felt really nervous if we were doing really well in warm-up and people my team got excited about it. And I was like, it's just warm-up, guys.
See, I used to, and then we did a warm-up against a player, and he was destroying us like 1 versus 3.
Yeah.
And then we went on to beat the team, and then ever since then, I just realized warm-up is a joke.
Means nothing.
Yeah, it means nothing.
Okay.
Either way, here we go. Third map, the desk sets it up perfectly. MIBR, Mad Lions, each team stealing the other's map pick, leading down to train. $500,000 to the champion. The trophy, the chrome-plated AK-47 to the champion, the Flashpoint Season 1 or Flashpoint 1 championship on the lines.
Absolutely. I think this is going to be really exciting. The first 2 maps, 16-13 going one and the other way. KNG with a CSET 75. They're all coming for him. He gets a double kill. That is big. He could have easily fallen now. Taco was going to get caught. That was a straight headshot, and Fur is trying to sneak up behind him, but they know, they see it coming. Acor is still going to be going down, and Fur, he's just going to sneakily slink away from that. Oh, no.
Listen, the description of a rat gets thrown around a lot.
That was a rat play.
This is a rat play if I've ever seen it. The double drop coming in. Fur is able to get the first, not the second. Bubsky down very low. 1 versus 2 with 24 HP.
And that should be enough, right? I don't know how Bubsky is going to be doing this. It would have to be. I mean, if the first fight against Mayan is obviously the one that's going to be very, very difficult. Once he gets, if he got that, he could at least plant the bomb.
This is like a rare 2 versus 1 for MIBR, where it's actually almost better to just stay split. Everyone keep eyes far back, out of danger. And you can see both of them very far away from the actual bomb set itself. Mayern, that's a fight Bubsky wants to take. He was hoping for a lucky headshot. Fallen's not going to commit to the rotation. He knows ladder room is still a point of access for Bubsky.
Yep, he's going to swing for it, but he's already been hurt. So Fallen has done everything he needs to win this, and he's going to be planting and get his face blown off. Not even a headshot. Still, it's enough.
Fallen got Bubsky. Fallen got Bubsky. He's on the board. He's back.
The whole thing has been, the curse has been lifted.
Yes.
And they want a pistol round. It's all the stars aligning at the moment.
Oh my sweet Jesus, MIBR, the march to the championship starts now.
It's going to be 16-0 now. It's what they've been waiting for. Yeah, but that is good news. I mean, the fact that KNG got the double at the beginning there, that's pretty huge. And then Ferb with the ultra rat play. Even Smooya is blushing.
Smooya's like, I taught him everything he knows.
Well, they have all the equipment here. There is a Deagle in play on Bubsky. And he's at least heading Fallen's way.
It's a good nade from Fallen out towards Ivy as well. He's kept the P2K. Even if he falls, we'll be able to get the AWP out as soon as humanly possible. Nice shot from Fallen. He's going to go back for more. Another headshot for him. He wants 3. He wants 3, and he's going to get them all. Shush is the last one remaining, and he hears the ladder. He knows he's getting flanked, and he's just running to his death. 2-0. Nobody falls from IBR, which is not too surprising considering what was brought in for Mad Lions, but here comes that first buy.
This might not seem like a lot, right? But even getting those kills just with a P2000 down there, if you've just had a game where I think you got 7 kills or something in the whole entire Inferno game.
Wasn't pretty.
Then I think individually you're going to be happy about that. It's going to feel a little bit better. He's picking up that AWP early on. Mad Lions will buy in this 3rd round. But yeah, I think it's... we want to see Fallen back to that level. So much fun to see on Mirage. Roy quickly out in the yard, and he gets Molotov and shot at and everything else. He's dead.
That's exactly what I mentioned for Bubsky. If he was going to try something similar on this map, there's so much more to contend with, and you come out of these choke points. No one's rotated to help Taco, which makes me nervous. KNG just arrives, but he's only got a FAMAS at range. A FAMAS and an SMG to fight it up a ramp.
Yeah, that is really not a lot. Man is thinking about it. That would be another from us, and that would make us all feel a little bit safer. Taco also has a Molotov. If he puts that down at the right time, that could make a big difference. Now up on the high ground. Oh, but they're going to peek him at the same time here when he's in a lot of trouble. I can't believe he wins that fight and gets back around the corner. He's finally going to go down. Just a minute left on the clock here, and Acor will double up, taking down KNG. And that AWP and the AK is good. Those are really valuable weapons right now for MIBR. They're 3-on-3, and they're going to be molotoving at least one guy out of position. Acor finally going down. Asilian on the site with the AK-47. He doesn't even know. I don't know how he could know. They were stacked on top of each other there, and now Bubsky's sneaking through the smoke.
This was a god-tier play. There's no way Fur expects it. Oh, he does. That's unreal.
Wow.
What a heads-up play from Fur. Triple kill. I love the way Bubsky played that 1 versus 2.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, because he would have seen the smoke going down thinking, well, that's it. You know, at most, he's going to come through from the ramp at least. That was huge. Acor trying his best to bring him back in. I mean, this is a pretty good double kill. Couldn't match up against Fur.
He knew. He must have spotted something that we didn't see from Bubsky's point of view. But he was very, very aware of the possibility. And as you mentioned, Fur with that AK-47 has been lights out across both of the first 2 maps.
It's been a joy to watch.
Yeah, he's been very precise.
They survived the first test of Mad Lions. They still need to survive the second one. Bubsky going down immediately.
That's late.
Yeah, it is a little bit late. They're not going to respect it. KNG doing a pretty remarkable job, though, in at least getting the double kill. And I don't know, they could go for bomb hunt right away. Nice swing from Asilian. Bomb will be going down, but I think that is probably the most they're going to get out of this. Fur aggressively right through the smoke. He just doesn't kill him. Yeah, does he? Wow.
He's playing like he really wants that gold jacket. 4-0.
7-1 on Fur.
As they pause to pick up the AWP. 7-1 on Fur, 4-0 on Fallen.
Oh, that's double orb as well, yeah. Early to have a double orb. All things considered. Steal as many grenades as they can. They're getting it all right now. They did lose a couple of players in that round. I mean, and in the last one too. I guess that's the one thing Mad Lions have to remind themselves of. At least we've made this expensive. Keep the pressure going, keep it up, and maybe we can reset them in the not too distant future. That's
all you have to lean on at the moment. Still early going in this T side. We'll see what Mad Lions can manufacture. But it certainly does not bode well that a double op is already out and has been since round 3. Or excuse me, round 4. Flashbang over. KNG is aggressive towards Ivy. He's going to get a chance. He's got 2 bodies coming his way. Acor with an AWP and Bubsky as well.
He's got another orb covering him. Both the orbs at Ivy like this.
This is always the fun part of hearing from Mad Lions from Peacemaker yesterday saying they have a plan to neutralize Fallen, and you just know MIBR has the same amount of plans
to put him
counteract,
in play.
Yeah.
I mean, there could be a kill right here. KNG absolutely saw that coming. They hear the second op go off. He's in a little bit of a weird position here, KNG. Oh, the Molotov as well. He's not liking that at all, but it will be put out by a teammate, and that should keep him alive. He's going to be back around the corner. That's a victory for MIBR.
Mayern's going to go right back into this. Oh, that's a double drop, but he still gets the first. That's not bad. Information, they know there's one Ivy, know there's one in ladder room as well. You have to assume the third one is going to be in T-mid, as you'd assume they're working together. And Fallen, that's a very tough angle with the up. I can't believe it. I cannot believe he's gone for it and won. And Fur adds Roy on top. Smoke down. That bomb is not recoverable, and the spam is just brutal.
Fur will take him right down. He just doesn't care at this point in time. He is 9-1 and Fallen is 5-0. That duo is back. And even worse still, they've tagged KNG making it a trio. He's 7-3. This is so brutal. They are getting abused at the moment. 5-0.
And the longer that this goes on, the more that you know, trying to think positive about chipping away the economy just kind of drifts out of your mind. What a fiery start for Fur, Fallen, and KNG.
Some AKs being picked up in this round for Mad Lions. Again, if you can keep doing the damage, at least you can keep the hope alive a little bit.
I like this from Taco and KNG at the inner bomb site. Look how far back they're playing. They don't want to risk close up losing some of those weapons, losing an AWP, losing an M4, a rifle over to Mad Lions as they get the bomb planted.
Oh dear, this grenade. That's annoying.
That's painful.
No more armor on Acor. You only have the Glocks. I guess that's not the big deal, but Molotov will also slow them down, or at least force them all the way up against the edge. Shush decides to stand in the fire, and no one else has to ever test that again. It doesn't work out so well. Fur is going to clean it all up at the end. 11-1 on him. I don't know why he wanted to stand in the fire, Jason. Can you help me out with that?
What's that?
Shush just stood in the fire and died.
He tried to get up on the ladder. I think he thought the ladder would be his savior, and those things heat up.
Yeah, it goes up.
The fire rises.
Oh dear. 6-0. They have weapons on or money on the Mad Lion side, but this is outrageous.
This is a really comprehensively dominating start for MIBR. They haven't really been in a whole lot of danger ever since the pistol round got a bit dicey at moments, but other than that, they've handled everything very well.
What's the plan for Mad Lions then? I mean, send Bubsky to kill Fallen. That plan hasn't worked out for a little bit.
I feel like, I feel like Mad Lions maybe slow it down a little bit more, which is, I feel like that's not something I suggest too often on Train, but it still feels like they're trying to take some fights during all the crazy chaos of the nades, of the Molotovs, and the flashbangs that come out initially for MIBR. Problem with slowing it down against a double op setup is, you know, eventually, if you slow it down, it's a lot of time for those AWPs to find picks.
Quick to get in that position is A-Core, but he's not going to find the challenge there.
I love the way Taco is going outside early on. They're kind of expecting a fast play towards the outer yard, and they're just saying, you know, if you want to rush B, go for it, but we'll give you the opportunity that you're not going to know we're giving you. We're just going to have an extra player out there just in case to shut that down.
And as long as they're not called on it, they can, you know.
Yeah, they can do it over and over and over.
Fallen sneak into the position here. If he gets this kill, Mad Lions suddenly have to play in, you know, reactionary mode instead of being the ones to dictate the round. They have to adjust for it, and it's such an incredible kill. And it's Bubsky going out. Man, there is something else at work here, Jason. It's
how the tables turn.
Yeah. What do they do? Taco, look at how far up in upper B he is at the moment. Just getting the spot in, not seeing anyone at 50 seconds, and they send Fur back. They're like, right, that's it.
Yeah.
Cool, we know.
Yeah, Taco can handle it from there. There's no hit coming immediately.
How many grenades they have left, MIBR?
Yeah, they have
40 seconds.
2 Molotovs as well, one on KNG, but he'll probably play off out, dumping the utility, and look how far back they're playing. They're not risking anything close up. They'll play behind these smokes and force Mad Lions into their waiting arms. Opening kill for Roy, but Fur is still delivering the goods.
Look at the time.
Him and Fallen are just beasts. Yeah, 20 seconds, there's nothing, and Mad Lions might have to take another timeout. They have no answer. They have no, you know, game plan be damned. Sure, you might have some ideas of how you want to shut down and neutralize Fallen. None of it's working. And even if you shut down Fallen, Fur's having a lights out game. 13-1, 8-0 on Fallen. He hasn't died yet.
He really just took a deep breath on that Inferno map, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it says it all. Even on Inferno, when he's having a bad game, the confidence in Fallen to still defend the B bomb site at times by himself, and the confidence in his teammates in Fallen to allow him to do that is massively telling.
Roy going down. It's KNG, who's also been flexing a little bit on them here on Train. This is just a monstrous performance. What on earth is going on? 7-0 in favor of MIBR. They're not even allowing Mad Lions to even step onto the bomb sites at the moment.
Here's an unfortunate thing, like, Shush actually has a pretty good... Ooh, that's a nice play. Bubsky gonna find 1 kill, lurking through the smoke, getting creative. Taco's so far back, though, Bubsy's not gonna expect that whatsoever. Meanwhile, I was gonna mention Shush's position. He's pushing up the upper ramp at the moment. He's got great ground over towards High Train. Taco, not gonna be able to handle it. Immediate deagle shot.
That's looking good. He's shooting him in the back here, A-Core, and that will make them all pause on the C connector, but they really don't know much about what's going on, and there's so much time left for MIBR to potentially make a mistake here and just stumble into someone. You can see they're being incredibly paranoid at the moment, but still, KNG gonna walk right into that shot, and Fallen's waiting on the other side. Shush is playing this incredibly well. Good double kill on him already in the round. Now the bomb is going to be planted out in A, and Shush, yeah, he doesn't need to take that fight straight up. There's no point to doing it. This is very intelligent. That's...
As if this is the round Mad Lions win.
Say.
Yeah, Bubsky lurking through his smoke. Taco going to cover that gap, and Shush realizing he has an open B bomb site, and the MIBR defense had no idea where to rotate. Now they have the information. Mayor knows where these players are. Good shot there. Flashbang is out, and Mayor just ignores it. Takes it full on in the face. He has a Molotov, but that's it.
He's going to tap the bomb once, and Shush finding his way over. A quad kill for Shush. Trying to bring the MVP conversation back to himself. That was a huge round for him. And, I mean, the most unlikely round yet for him, for Mad Lions to win.
The problem is the plays that won them that round, you're never going to make, really, with an AK-47.
Yeah. They're not, you know, replicable. It's very, very tough. But, I mean, it has to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And 7-1 is definitely not a good scoreline, but...
And look at how much money gets depleted. Fallen and Fur both spent over 10K in this round dropping weapons to their teammates. So all that bank built up in 7 rounds of winning, it's pretty much gone.
Well, this is again what we talked about. One test for a team like Mad Lions, or any team really, is if you get a round like that, can you build on it? Because this is your one opportunity to really do something. If you fail this test, they're gonna start to build the money back up, and you know you might just the window's closing pretty quickly here in this first half. Oh, and look at Fallen.
He's got to be careful though. I don't know how long he's gonna want to stay here, but especially an AWP in this position, very susceptible to a pop flash and retake. He's got Mayern joining up with him, staring into the wall, playing counter flash.
Fur is going to be tested with, I think, another double drop over there. Yeah, he's just playing at the angle. I think he actually just won the one fight, but slightly overstepped it.
This is the bomb, remember, on Roy.
Yeah. For 50 seconds, though. He's shoulder peeking it. Missed opportunity there, but Roy doesn't want to go for it. I can't really blame him. Falling back out, I'm kind of shocked that Fallen at least wasn't looking for it. They knew they'd already lost Pop Dog. He's making a lot of noise falling back, and Roy, he's going to get some help from Asilian coming through the middle. Fallen still gets one, and he nearly could have had that, I think. 29 seconds. Taco and KNG can still win this round. Mad Lions have to go pick up the bomb, then run it back out. There's KNG with a kill on A-Core. He's spotting the line. He misses the chance, but Taco's going to be there. I can't believe that they're still alive. Mad Lions could have lost this round already. Taco going down, and now it's 14 seconds. The bomb, it's going to be planted here in KNG. He can't stop it. I'm shocked that the Danes are still in this round.
He's going to get aggressive, though. He knows one's out in the open. He has the positioning, misses the shot, turns for Ivy. He's got that. Into a one-on-one we go. And KNG, he
goes straight, he's not going to fake it.
He's just going to stick it. Yeah, and the Molotov's going to come too late. Asilian doesn't even have a gun out. He does now, but he missed the chance. KNG holds it down. Another heartbreak for Mad Lions, and they don't even get the gun at the end.
Oh, wow. I mean, I actually think they should have lost that round a little bit earlier, Mad Lions. I can't believe that, you know, it was a missed shot there from KNG, but I thought Taco would pick it up right afterwards, and then that would have been the bomb down out in the open with 18 seconds in a 1 versus 2. So I thought they had it already. This is a spectacular shooting for KNG.
And remember, he'd heard the footsteps from Bubsky just earlier on.
Yeah.
And also the fight from Taco previously. He knew that was the exact angle that he was going to fall back in. So great heads-up play from KNG. If it's not Fallen, if it's not Fur, it's KNG clutching out a 1 versus 2.
That's not how you want to follow up that round. You know, winning the free hit round with just pistols and then back to this.
Well, the plant helps. Mad Lions still have plenty of cash.
And it cost MIBR nearly everything.
Yes.
So, that, I mean, yeah, the door is still open for them to have a first half here.
Yes.
But it's closing pretty quickly.
Pretty quickly. And the question is, even if you win this round and convert on the economic collapse, how many rounds can you realistically scrap together on the back of that? You know, it could be a situation where they get it, but maybe they only get up to 4 rounds.
Yeah, and I don't think that's...
They still have a ways to go, Mad Lions, before you can feel comfortable with their performance on this T side.
Absolutely true. Roy and A-Core both at 2 kills. Shush and Bobski a little bit further up there. Asilian leading the charge at 7 kills right now. On the Mad Lions side at the very least. 3 people waiting down here at Ivy for the smoke to clear. We'll see. There are a fair few grenades. Re-smoke there, but if they make too much noise on the T side here, those grenades could come right through. They're going to be boosting over, aren't they?
Yeah.
The rifle, not the AWP. Oh, this is such a strong position. They're right on the other side, but I don't think they're going to be expecting this at all. When that smoke fades, Mayan could get a big double kill, maybe more than that. The grenade right in front. He hears the collision, and he's going to get the one, but they take down Fallen as well. Look at how low they were from that. That could have been a complete collapse there. Mad Lions
never got clear vision of what was coming. And the unfortunate thing is there's so much time for Mad Lions to fall back and readjust across the map. Everyone from MIBR pulled away from their positions, and now they have to sneak back slowly. And Fur is making the call You can tell. He is saying, I have outside. I am in position to watch everything. I can be a nuisance, double up on inner. And this might be a round-winning call.
It very well could be. 30 seconds, so all he has to do is get the one crucial kill to bring his teammates back in time, and they're going to have a good shot at it. KNG is going to be showing up there. He's got a Molotov to maybe try and stop the bomb plan as well. Oh, they're bringing it back to B instead. Asilian, the one going to be sneaking through. They've actually exploited this so well. If he gets the kill on KNG, this round is over. That Molotov is fading. They're down the ramp. 10 seconds to go. Oh no, Taco's still waiting down there. All he has to do is get the one crucial kill, and I think that might have been it. 4 seconds left. Bomb is going through, and Roy just be able to put in the last digit. Double kill for Taco. He maybe could have already won the round. Now it's Asilian down the sidewalk, smoked off, and how does he stop this defuse from coming through? He's already used all of the bullets, and now they're flanking around. Taco with the triple kill to clutch the round, and MIBR at 9 kills.
That was such a cool call for Mad Lions. The only thing that ruined their day was the time left in the round. They could not wait for that flank to come through connector to deal with KNG. No. If they get that kill, I mean, it's still risky. Taco still has to make a perfect play to stop the plant in time. But man, the fact that they couldn't wait any longer is just so heartbreakingly brutal.
Wow. 9 rounds to the 1 of Mad Lions. Yeah, the time, I mean, it's even a little bit of fortune for Roy that he didn't just peek immediately putting the bomb down.
Yep.
And Asilian, I mean, hard to even blame him for being stressed out.
But with the money they built up, Mad Lions, from winning that desperate round 3 rounds ago, is the ensuing 2-round losses were all plants. So the extra $800 has given them so much on top of the losing bonus that is built up. This is still a lot of pressure being applied to MIBR. The problem is, the longer this goes on, the less impact it can have on the half. They need to get that reset right now.
Fallen no longer afraid to take any of these fights. That memory of Inferno is a pretty distant one at the moment. Gonna crouch into that position. Doesn't want to fully retake it just yet, but happy to smoke it off instead and buy some time. Been pretty good MIBR at holding on to a lot of utility late in these rounds. That's something to really look out for. It's making it difficult for Mad Lions when they want to do these, you know, sub 30-second type executes, because the wrong grenade can just collapse that whole round.
One thing we haven't really seen yet out of Mad Lions is this kind of a take of Ivy with any kind of manpower behind it. We haven't seen this standard smoke Molotov combo to allow space to be gained in Ivy. We're seeing it now, and look at how much it's forcing this defense to risk as they rotate to new positions.
Taco's still over here. He's waiting. He's hoping that someone's going to be up on the ledge. Maybe he could see them through as the smoke fades. He's going to be walking through. Oh, no. He's right in front of all of them. He's the only defender here. 30 seconds, and he'll take down one. Shotgun range there with the AWP. And A-Core going to be jumping down for it. KNG peeks right into it, and he's ready for that shot as well. That's a big opening. 20 seconds left, and MIBR, yeah, they don't have the money again. In spite of everything, they need to be careful. Fur is surely going to be catching Bubsky out. He definitely knows he's coming. Oh, if he gets this kill, they might be on for the retake. They might actually go for it. Asilian and A-Core, I think they thought they'd already won this round, Mad Lions, and now let's see if it turns on them. Mayan sneaking up with that M4A1. Shots being fired on the other side of the smoke. Asilian, they're not even working together. A-Core and Asilian are so far apart right now. There's A-Core going down, and now it's on Asilian. They're already defusing the bomb. Oh no, Mad Lions! In spite of everything, I think they thought the second they got that kill on KNG that was the round 1. And it wasn't.
That lurk out at the A-bomb site, Fur, that was perfect that he sticks around. You have to imagine that is some kind of prep. But I don't even think you can go for that retake until he gets that kill. And even the positioning of Asilian at the end, out of position to defend against the bomb plant.
I can't believe Fallen got that kill.
This is a collapse of experience, it feels like. Mad Lions crumbling even when they have advantages.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get many chances like that. So if you start giving them away, that is bad news altogether.
And as soon as you lose a round where you don't get a plant, Mad Lions, like, you lose the momentum. That's the game.
Yeah.
And it's going to be this round. There's no way they're getting a plant here.
No, he's styling on them right now. Double kill to start the round. He's 12-4. Fur is 16-3. He is completely spanking them at the moment. AK-47s, 3 of them left. And they're trying to get out, but sneaking right under. They had no idea Fur was going to be there. He'll pick up one more kill, and somehow he's still alive. He swings wide for it. He is just so bold. He doesn't care anymore. He just wants to take all of the fights all at the same time. Asilian in a 1 versus 3, and they know exactly where he is. More damage being done to him. Wow, this is so dominating.
Yeah, I don't know what Mad Lions does anymore. Asilian trying to find some way to get access to this bomb plant. And MIBR is just playing it so smart. Nobody peeking, everyone waiting for the information. Every angle is covered, and he's going to back up right into an AWP. 11-1. And now you can't buy if you're Mad Lions. You have to drop down and do a half buy with pistols, but that window of opportunity that we've mentioned a couple times and how fast it was closing, it's just shut.
Yeah.
And what's really frustrating, if you're Mad Lions, or rooting for Mad Lions, is they had every opportunity. They had 3 plants in a row that they lost all of them. Any one of those rounds won, and you can be looking at like a 10-5 half, which isn't great, but is doable.
It's doable, yeah.
And now it's just slipped out of their control entirely.
Yeah, there kind of are no excuses in that sense. I mean, they had some of the critical rounds. They had that one freaky round with just the Eagles, right? Like, again, that's where you want to turn it. You've got to build something behind it.
Well, remember, you mentioned it on Inferno as well when MIBR had that, like, little trick boost over the... Not really a trick, but, I mean, just the boost to provide an entry and then a kill through smoke. You said, it's great to win those rounds, but you can't, you know, replicate that every single time. Mad Lions as well. It's great to win that pistol round, but that's not the winning recipe.
No, something is gotta be there to follow it up. Pistols, some Tech 9, some C-set 70, or one at least here. For very far down, gonna be taking that wide swing already, and I almost could have killed Acor there. But they know what's coming. This is gonna be very, very telegraphed indeed, and they're winning every single fight. MIBR, they are well on their way. 11 rounds, surely gonna be a 12th here. That would put them 4 away from that 500,000 first prize. It's
and
quite something.
The red chrome AK.
And the red chrome AK as well. It is beautiful.
I'll tell you what, Fur's trying to close down not just the championship, but also the MVP conversation.
Yeah, I mean, that conversation might almost be done if he keeps going like this. Acor trapped in the corner, and even that should not really help him out that much. 20 health left, and MIBR just keeping him locked in until he gets bored. He's doing the best circus act that he can here.
He's trying to bait out a shot, bait out a peek. KNG's got pistol in hand, and he's going to end it. 12-1. Mad Lions looking for scraps in this first half.
17-7 on KNG.
Yeah, it's a 3-pronged attack, isn't it? And this is, I mean, I guess this is the way that when you look at this MIBR lineup, you say this is the way it's supposed to work. You have your hard hitters, your heavy fraggers of Fur, Fallen, and KNG. You have Taco, who's just like the god tier role player.
Yeah.
Bomb site anchor. And you have Mayron to fill the gaps as well.
It's so impressive to watch it all work, all come together, and if there was a time for it, then now is it. First half of this 3rd map in the grand finals, and they are up 12-1, letting nothing by. That's a 2-for-1 shot, almost taking out both Asilian and Shush there, and he can just safely fall back and enjoy that. They did bring him down to 42, but I still think he'll be all right with it. Bomb really far back, Mad Lions. I don't know. They need to 12-3 at the very least. Do that.
It's hard to even come up with a winning recipe when you have control of the entire minimap. We can see everything. They're just losing every fight against Fur, Fallen, KNG. These guys are just way, way too nuts. An aggressive defense. 1 in ladder room, 2 at the front of the bomb train to be in front of the smokes. Fallen, per usual, watching towards Ivy. And Mayer knows exactly what's coming.
Yeah, definitely does. 45 seconds. That's actually a fair bit of damage through the grenade. Is it going to catch Asilian? It almost took him down, but Roy is pushed forward with Shush as well. They're going to get a couple of kills there. Finally, they bring down Fur. It's a rare sight, but it does happen every once in a while. 30 seconds left in KNG. I think he really would have loved to have swung to try and stop the bomb from going down, but that wasn't going to be possible, and they will win a 2nd round finally. Long time coming.
Yeah, it took a very long while, and well, They finally got it, and to a degree. They shattered the economy of MIBR. Unfortunately, it just happens with only 1 round remaining in the half. So, congratulations.
Yeah, at maximum, your bonus could be an extra round. That's real sad.
That is the worst prize you could possibly win.
And it's not even a done deal. Still MP9s.
Deagles.
Mag 7.
Mag 7s on Fur. All right. Surely Mad Lions get a 3rd round.
Why would you do this to them, Jason? Just cursing them like this.
Just testing it. I want to see if it actually does work. Bubsky. Oh my lord. 5-7 takes him out right to the face. Acor is going to get smoked off as well, so that AK-47 can try and retreat, but obviously he's just going to get more aggressive.
Yeah, that seems to have been the answer a lot of the time. They do have a Cillian there, so that's a little bit helpful. Would have been disastrous if they would have lost even another player out towards T-spawn. 4 versus 3 here. Taco also getting hunted down. Good play. Fur is crawling up the ladder with the Mag 7, but he gets caught in the middle of it. Still hanging around. You can use this pretty well, as Mad Lions well know. Still going to be winning the round 12-3. They get a 3rd round of the board. It's not even, you can't even really celebrate that, can you?
No.
Still doesn't feel like rain.
They've done everything they could. Cillian's at 15 kills. That's leading the way. Next closest on his team is Shush with 8. They just did not have a whole lot of production. That double op setup shut them down.
Yeah.
Mad Lions have a tough time coming in the second half. MIBR have laid out the red carpet. They're ready to hoist the trophy. We'll see if they can do it. We'll see if they can close out Map 3 quickly when we return and claim that Flashpoint championship. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. MIBR and Mad Lions. It is going to be the final half coming your way here on Train to decide who's going to be going out in first place and who's going to be just falling short at the end. It feels like Mad Lions at the moment. They are down 12-3. MIBR doing unbelievably well on Train.
You can't have a historic comeback if you don't set up such a disaster of a first half, right?
That's true.
12-3 in the favor of MIBR, and they've struggled on pistol rounds, so that would be the closer. If MIBR can just deliver that punch here, that win this pistol round, and get things done with quickly, otherwise Mad Lions can come back and grind out this game.
They've got a good setup down at Ivy. 3 people here. This is all they need to try and shut down this push with the bomb being lit, and they have no chance to make it through. Some great shots ringing out at range with the USP now, and that should be a pretty good fight for them.
Oof.
Fallen goes down, and MIBR still not friends with the pistol rounds here.
No, that was actually, and I like that play from Fallen. You don't attack directly at the stack that you already know is there. Try and go elsewhere and see if you can, pick up that USP to give you the long-range battle. But yeah, Mad Lions just had a perfect counter to exactly what MIBR was running. And Fur is left in a 1 versus 4. He'd have to get an ace. He's been spectacular. This is too much.
It is. I mean, the only way you can win rounds like these is if the other team is going to give you at least a couple of mistakes, right? They need to hand you something. Someone fighting a little bit too much, or one-on-one, stuff like that. And right now, Mad Lions are playing very disciplined, not giving anything away. 2 little groups of 2 people that were working together really well.
Mad Lions would have to give up 4 mistakes to lose that round.
They give none.
All right, well, MIBR decides to do it the hard way.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12-4 right now. Let's see how far they can push this. I mean, you're right. If you're going to have a historic comeback, this would certainly be one. Then you have to be pretty far behind to begin with. So it is so hard to imagine how you would even do that. All blocks in this round. The MIBR side. No bomb plant in the first round, so didn't even really get a chance. And now they're just being very slow about it, Jason. I don't know about this.
Just chilling, They want a break. They were working really hard in that first half.
They were.
Take a breather.
Oh.
Maybe talk some things over about what you want to do. Make sure everyone's on the same page for the ensuing gun round that's going to come in. 5 Glocks means they'll have AKs and utility in the next round. Asilian's about to get some bonus money, though.
Oh, feeling shy about it. Doesn't want to take the fight, the swing there. Instead, it's a team kill. So, yeah, very confusing. Asilian put into play finally, and he'll get his share of the cake at the end.
I guess he didn't know if they had armor or upgraded pistols at all, so makes the smart decision. You can respect it. This is kind of dangerous, though. 2 SMGs and a scout on A-Core against AK-47s. At least for this round, MIBR has the better weaponry.
I think it's exciting that Asilian is 17-11. What really disturbs me is the fact that no one is even close to him on his team.
Yeah, that's not great. Although, I mean, it does lend itself to be said, Asilian, the most experienced player on this team.
Yeah, definitely. First test coming their way. 2 M4s, but the rest is nothing to really write home about.
There's the smoke highlighted by, I believe, Sean Garris in the pregame to allow Shush to have an angle towards upper if he wants it. It's stalling out MIBR for the moment.
Scout and the 2 MP9s. It's such a bonus if you can win this round if you're Mad Lions. Even if it's down in a one-on-one, you're quite happy to do that. But these guns could definitely cost you the round as well.
Well, let's see how much ground can... Ooh, there's a peek at upper. That's a good trade for A-Core. They're going to hit this, but look at 2 players coming out Ivy as well. This is disjointed. When this plant goes down, I don't know how long MIBR is going to be able to hold out. There's already a flank coming in. And look at the flank from KNG and Mayron is so slow. The bomb is not planted for them either.
Yeah, they are miles away. This is absolutely crazy. I can't believe that they're still being slow about it.
What the?
Roy coming in with the flank. He's not got any kills yet, and he could have defused the bomb immediately if he just took down Fallen, but now they're here. Now it's looking great for MIBR. They should be able to clean this all up.
No, the bomb. No one has the defuse. He's going to get it. It's free.
2 seconds, 1 second left, and they can't find him. What a ridiculous round. I don't even think they knew until the very end.
That is such a head-scratching... I'm so confused. Like, okay, so that obviously makes great sense if you plant on the side of the bomb train.
Yeah.
But when you plant default and then your inner players push and your flanking players going to CT spawn are so slow, this is what happens. That one's wrecked me.
Yeah.
That one just really
did real
done me
damage.
That's painful.
Dude, we could show you replay later. You can re-experience it if you want.
I guess I have to think that I think Fallen was the planter. He just didn't feel safe. Like, he didn't feel secure in planting on the side of the train.
Yeah.
So elected to just get the bomb plant down as quick as possible, which I guess is fair, but I don't know. The whole thing seems so disjointed. KNG and MIBR didn't seem like they had any real interest in arriving to the fight on time.
Yeah, being very late indeed. Well, double up now on Mad Lions. They did lose every single gun in that last round, so I mean their money is still pretty much trashed here. Missed opportunity, but a good swing for Bubsky. Roy will take down Taco and...
Oh, Anders, this is going to be a long, drawn-out battle for MIBR. Yeah.
You're starting to feel that way. The fact that Bubsky is winning fights again. He was really not having a good first half.
A double op setup for Mad Lions again, very early, much like MIBR had. They are going to make this very difficult on themselves.
Roy is usually very, very aggressive in this position. Success. What did he try to go for the spam? He actually nearly took down KNG. He was committed to that fight. Forced into it with the Molotov, but still a 4 versus 3.
They have a 3 versus 1 at the inner bomb site if they go for it. Mayron's backed off to check the flank. I don't even think he is going to be enough presence on his own to cause a fake or to keep multiple defenders outside. Bubsky's already rotating in. Back to the ladder we go.
Easy kill, man. Trying to be sneaky about it. I don't really blame him. But that is going to pretty much keep the speed defense very tight at the moment. 3 players here. Cillian is just watching upper, I think, at the moment, or at least crouching down to listen if anyone is there. But he's going to be peeking it at a pretty good time here. 16 seconds on the clock in KNG. He's been spotted for sure. No bomb plant allowed. 4 people stay alive. The double up stays alive. Oh, this is making you nervous, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm still thinking about that round previously.
Still trying to do
the mental gymnastics.
How can we explain it? How can we spin it?
12-7. Mad Lions starting to build into this half. There is still fight in them. MIBR had a chance to deliver a really devastating blow. Now it gets tricky. Don't let that first half fool you. Mad Lions very good on defense.
I mean, a lot of this is surely going to come down to what kind of an economy they can build, if anything, here on the CT side, because they still haven't actually done that. That last round was obviously good for them, but they need that buffer of money. Or MIBR, they've already proven in this game they're going to keep up the pressure no matter what, so it needs to keep going for a while. Fur wants to be aggressive, but the Molotov will absolutely force him back.
This map was close last time they played in the upper bracket finals. It was 16-13 in the favor of MIBR. Mad Lions was able to get 8 rounds on their CT side. They'll have to do better here.
Wow, look at Bubsky.
This is a dirty little play. Oh, that one tick of the Molotov has got to be so frustrating.
Yeah, that was another rat play. I'm not gonna lie. The jump, the boost up, the grenade will land right on top of a couple of people there. He'll do some significant damage, not nearly as much as KNG with that headshot. Bubsky turning around, but he's reloading as he's getting peeked, and he's lucky to be alive.
Yeah, he has to back away, and this means it's impossible for Roy to change his position. He's got to stick to this fight and be committed. There's no way. Mad Lions have 0 chance of helping each other out. MIBR have twisted them into a pretzel, and there is nothing they can do to get out of it.
No, not as long as Taco's staying alive. You're absolutely right. I mean, there's some backup coming in from Shush on the other side, but that's so late that the bomb is already down, and Taco, I don't know if he saw that. He might have. He's certainly playing like he knows. This is such a good play from Taco. He's finally going to be going down, but he's just held 2 people there for pretty much the whole half. Well, the whole round here.
The chokehold is just too strong. They're going to try and get out right now. Fur's at an off angle, though. He's got the first kill. There's one more coming from ladder room. Taco just calls it out. And there's Fur with the second. He's going to take it all away. The op is in the back halls. And Fur's even going to try and put a stop to that. He's going to crouch and wait for the fallback.
Echo getting in a bit of an exit there, but it's not going to matter in the end.
It does matter in the sense that it means he doesn't have to move.
Yeah, I guess.
If he misses that shot and he has to fall back towards CT spawn, there's a chance Fur picks him off. Not a big one, but he would have had to fight for it. That allows him to just chill safely. 13-7. MIBR just 3 rounds away from the championship.
Huge round coming out here. This boost, I mean, it's really uncomfortable, but yeah, they wanted to help each other out. They actually had plenty of people still left on the map, but first saw the shadow there on the ground, so he just instantly repeats it.
Mad Lions out of money. What a scary situation to be in. You cannot lose this round if you're Mad Lions.
No. You really can't. Look at what they're doing. Asilian and Akol pushing down Ivy. We've got the Mag 7 on Bubsky over at the ladder. It's going to be Akol to pick up the early kill, and Asilian will follow it up. And now Bubsky could maybe chill and fall back a little bit. Fur going to peek into the smoke. Oh, there's a headshot. Switches up for the AK and goes for it. Fallen going to basically shoot him down point blank range, and it's a 2-on-3. What a chaotic round.
I actually hope that Fur and Fallen don't group up. These are got to be 2 of the best players on MIBR at playing by themselves. We saw that insane clutch from Fallen on Dust 2 against Mad Lions previously in the upper bracket final. Let these guys work their magic.
Moving in a very tough to clear position. Fur on the other side, he's going to be going down.
That's not the magic I was talking about.
Not that kind of magic, no, and not this either. But I mean, I don't know. Grouping up could have netted them very much the same result.
They were just so far on each side of the map. Fur had a chance for that kill towards Ivy, and I think that changes all the dynamic in that round.
Now they are kind of out of money on the MIBR side. This is going to get interesting once again. Bubsky is fun to watch on this ladder.
Yeah, I can't believe he went back for more.
It's like he's someone who's just practiced shooting from the ladder. Specifically, like a weird kind of aim map. Rushing out into all of the grenades is Mayan, and he gets caught by Bubsky swinging for it is Furman. It would have been cool if he could have continued that spray, but he's going to be found halfway through. He gets down right away, putting on a lot of pressure here, trying to come right through. In fact, I thought maybe KNG would flash his way through, and I think Akol was thinking the same thing, but he just walked in and killed him instead. A 3-on-3, and MIBR, they actually forced into this round, and if it works out, man, it's all worth it. KNG getting one more kill. Asilian with a bit of a return. He's doing so much work for Mad Lions at the moment.
It's a lot of time. Over a minute left for Fallen and KNG to work, though, and KNG's got that op. Asilian, big fight to lose. Fallen has access to the bomb site, but Shush is working his way around. He can stop this. But Fallen gets off it, looks for the information. KNG as well. And Shush now has got to be just so nervous, wondering what's happening.
They've cleared out so many positions without seeing him. Yeah, they're going to start to wonder where exactly. I mean, as soon as they know they can use that smoke more intelligently, they can maybe switch the bomb sites. They can do a lot of things. But he's hard to find all the way. Are they going to group up and go and look for him? That would be cool with 35 seconds. Don't want that AWP. Want to be able to react immediately and not just for a one-shot chance here. Shush. Oh, the timing is godlike. Taking down KNG. And they're going to be pissed. At least they know. And Fallen could run to B.
Oh yeah, he's absolutely. This is going to be a free plant. Shush has to start making his move. He has to take the risk. And Fallen has forever to get this bomb planted and play it however he wants. There's no Molotov for him. Flash and nade on Shush. He does have a kit as well.
Fallen just falling back to the ramp. And the fact that, as you said, no Molotov, no smoke or anything, Shush is going to have to tap the bomb to force Fallen into the fight, and then he's going to have to win it before he gets back around the corner, and that's not easy to do. Yeah, the grenades, probably not even worth it. There's the tap. He's going to go look at the ramp, and now he has to go back. At least he knows where he is now. He's going to just hold it in, and Fallen surely going to be peeking this. Oh, there's the swing. 1 second left. I can't believe it. Shush got the round. Oh, no.
It's happening. The cracks are starting to show. Fallen plays that just perfectly, except misses the shot. Everything is coming together to keep Mad Lions in this game as long as humanly possible. 13-9, a 4-round lead.
That's hard to deal with. That's hard to watch, too. But it happened. They really... I mean, if you're Mad Lions, that's the chance you want.
I can't believe it. That was so good from Fallen. And even KNG, even the way they slow played that, waiting for the information. Obviously, the timing is unfortunate. Obviously, if they just get the plant down, that might turn out differently. It might just be an easy win at that outer bomb site, but you just don't know. And that 1v1 is set up perfectly for Fallen. This is 2 rounds in this half that have just gone catastrophically wrong for MIBR. Now, the nice thing is they did end up killing Asilian at the end, so all 5 players from Mad Lions died in a loss. They're going to have to reinvest everything.
Yeah.
But they've got the money to at least sustain a full buy on everyone except for Roy.
This is a ridiculous second half in the sense that Mad Lions have been at this economic edge all throughout.
Yeah.
They're just riding that line.
Well, remember, they actually had MIBR at that economic edge for like 5 or 6 rounds in the first half as well. So both of these teams are really just struggling to deliver that killing blow to the CT side economy. You have a 4-round lead now if you're MIBR. But this is, I mean, we talk about the experience coming into shine for MIBR. It showed itself a little bit in the previous 2 maps.
Yeah.
It showed itself in the first half. But Mad Lions, I mean, without that experience, they're still answering the call. They're still, they're still right here fighting for these rounds. So I said this is going to get a scrappy, drawn-out affair, and it just keeps looking likely.
It's truly horrific to watch this because 13-9 is not enough of a gap that MIBR can just, say, we've kind of done it.
And here's the really hard part is those heartbreaking rounds, the questionable, the weird strategy in that first gun round that they had, this clutch right here slipping away from you, losing the last 2 rounds of the first half when you were up, 12-1.
Yeah.
It's easy to kind of write those things off in a loss in the regular season and said, oh, we made some mistakes. When you make those mistakes for $500,000, it's not just like an easy brush to the side concept.
It's going to be in the back of your mind. Like, and especially one-on-ones like that, right? You're like, that was all on me.
Yeah, or when you're browsing Instagram and you get an ad for like a brand new car. You're like, oh, could have done it.
Could have done it.
If I just hadn't screwed up that clutch.
Those are the kind of ads. You know what I really don't like about the Instagram ad algorithm? It's like an indictment of you. It's like the kind of ads you get are like a reflection of whatever it thinks you're into.
Okay.
Get some.
What are you into, according to Instagram ads?
I've been getting a lot of weird ads for like devices to like improve your jawline. That like you bite on. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Develop those jaw muscles.
Yeah. I'm like, what have I been Googling to make you think that that's what I want? Like
that's what I'm wondering to know.
Well, we do have last player rejoining, just a bit of a tech issue, and then we should be back.
Coach PC froze, so he's coming back in as soon as possible. Get this game back underway.
I don't know. It's hard to watch all of this because.
Have you ever denied someone using your YouTube or any of your devices because you didn't want to mess up your ads? You're like, I don't want that shit on my ad feed.
No, I doubt anyone's Googling weirder things than I am, so I don't have that fear, Jason. I pretty much just assume I'm already there. So
yep. All right.
Just have to embrace it. Yeah, I honestly, I'm kind of getting worried for MIBR. They had this all lined up. It was done.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is it looked like it should have been a relatively, I want to say easy, but like it was there. It was theirs for the taking, and now that they've let that first opportunity slip away, it just looks dicier.
You ever seen those videos on YouTube with the like cyclists that like celebrate right at the end? They're like in front of everyone and they they just take their hands to the wheel. And they're like and then they fall and get overtaken by like 10 people.
Those are the kind of videos that you're Googling? You like to just watch other people have some catastrophic failure?
Absolute failure. I think it's a.
I thought you were gonna go like the route of like the runners.
I bet MIBR wish they Google those videos. You can learn a lot from that.
Don't take your hands off the wheel.
Definitely don't. Especially not while people are shooting at you like the Mad Lions are at the moment.
That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and the longer this goes on, the better Mad Lions are going to feel. And if you're Mad Lions player and you're hitting tab and you see this scoreline creeping closer and closer, you start feeling way, way better. But you're like, oh, we were actually doing it. We can do this.
Yeah. Yeah, and think about who has had, like, it's been Asilian that's had to drag them into this position, right? So if you could get a couple of more people, and Acor's doing reasonably better at the moment, but some of their core players in Bubsky and Shush right now, if they start to wake up, that's going to be very bad news indeed for MIBR. It's happening soon. I mean, this is, I don't know.
I'm worried.
Yeah?
I feel tense.
I'm worried for it. I picked Mad Lions to win this whole thing, but
I know.
I'm still worried. I feel like with a 12-3 first half, you've done it. Like that's it. You did it.
And it's so hard for someone like Fur, who had that crazy first half, to deliver on the same level when you're on the T side. Again, it goes back to what we said about Bubsky coming into this game, is those kinds of aggressive like entry plays that those two guys love making, so much harder when it's going through, flashes from crazy angles, nades bouncing off walls, Molotovs in the choke point. So, man, it feels like everyone on MIBR, the double up setup was so efficient, but even that strength is kind of, neutered on the T side of Train. You have a lot of strengths that got MIBR into such a winning position that are just taken away from them by the nature of the map. Oh, man. One reset. I mean, it's crazy, though. It's exactly what we said about Mad Lions in the first half, was if you can just finally do this. I mean, after this bye, you guys will see when the screen comes up, Ascilion's at 300, Bubsky at 450, Shush and Acor at 0, Roy at 50. If they lose this round, they have no money, and that gets MIBR to 15.
Yeah, you
just have to win a round.
They have to clear that last obstacle, and they're pretty much there.
Now, the benefit for MIBR is that Mad Lions still cannot afford that AWP. They elected to put Acor on an M4 with utility and armor instead of an AWP.
Well, here we go. We're back in the game. 23rd round. A little bit of a timeout there to get the last player on board. We're going to get into it. The last round of the grand finals coming your way. And yes, you were pointing out, the money does not look good for Mad Lions at all. They are all the time economically about to get broken, and that might lose them everything here. Shush alone on the B-bomb site. He's just put up a smoke, and they are going to run and take this, but they need to find out quick that this is not going to be Main or Ivy at the moment. It looks like Shush is going to have all the pressure on him.
Well, MIBR needs to pull the trigger if they're going to. They have all 5 players in box halls and white halls, and they've spent enough time allowing Acor to rotate back. So 2 players to defend, but no one is really all that close up. Acor has just gotten here behind Popdog. When does he want to peek? Biding his time and free entry into the site for MIBR.
Hearing them, they definitely know everyone's going to be coming into full rotation, but not checking it all the way. He could have maybe had at least a fair fight against Acor, but fallen. Oh! Hit 2 for 1. He takes down Roy in the background. Absolutely outrageous. And now the Molotov is burning him. He's going to go down to Ascillion there. It's still a 3-on-3. Taco missing a chance, and now they're on both sides of it. They got a sandwiched in. He's going to be down. KNG to fall next and up on the high ground. Mayan, he can't stay here forever. They're going to know that he's here. It's a 10-second defuse. He picks up the 1 kill, goes for the second, inside, 5 seconds left. He's not on the right angle. 3 seconds. Oh no, not again!
I cannot. That's twice. This is so gross for MIBR. That entire post plant was hideous. And to be given a gift like that and to let it slip away.
I can't believe it.
An incredible game out of Fur, 26-13, but not checking behind Popdog when you go to high train is such an egregious mistake, especially when there's not a single piece of resistance into that. You know at least someone is there. There's 0 chance that they actually left no one in that bomb site at that point in the round.
It's not even Mayan's fault, is it? He put so many bullets into it. He can't know. He's thinking, well, okay, I can't just stay up here shooting all day. I'm going to have to just assume that he's not... I mean, it's a 10-second defuse. He's not thinking, yeah, he's already been on it for 7 seconds. I guess I'll just have to take that risk. Shush here on the other side with the UMP. They're going to be coming right. Oh, he sees just a leg, and that's enough. Put the triple spray down. Oh, no, the collapse is coming in. You can feel it. 13-11. Mad Lions marching back in this game.
It's a timeout. Absolutely, it has to be for MIBR.
Yeah.
You need to just settle everyone down because this is getting gross.
Oh, no. This is... I don't even know what to say. Mad Lions have got finally a good economy building. They can finally actually afford to lose a round and still buy.
And, yeah. Well, MIBR's let him off the hook. Great nade damage onto MIBR. Roy, nice, stunning double kill. And everyone from Mad Lions is starting to pick things up. Ascillion carried him here. MIBR have failed to punish them time after time. And now Mad Lions is just 1 round away. Fur is at 26 kills. KNG's at 25 kills. I don't even know how Mad Lions is still in this map.
I couldn't honestly tell you either. I mean, there's been some pivotal rounds, obviously, but 13-12. Money back in the hands of MIBR, but Mad Lions' economy is now just balling out of control. Ascillion at 24-16. Remember how many doubts there were coming in at the beginning of Flashpoint 1 here with, him replacing Hun? Then they're not looking as sharp as maybe you would have thought. And, people sort of wondering about that. He's sending a bit of a message here in the third map. This is absolutely unbelievable.
And now there's 3 players inside. MIBR has tried to abuse that twice in a row, and now they just decide to get aggressive, and Taco's caught napping.
And smartly, Roy not going for the ladder play once the first part of that works. You're like, don't give it away.
That would have been a devastating hit if there was some kind of a drawn-out battle, but Bubsky just drops Taco immediately, so no need for Roy to do any kind of aggression. Fallen's alone here with the bomb as well.
Rightfully paranoid about that ladder again. Mad Lions have proven time and again that they are pretty aggressive at holding it. Don't have many grenades on the CT side. I mean, that's something we were praising MIBR for when they were on this defensive side. They were holding a lot of the grenades. It's not really happening here. And you want to save at least the one smoke, surely. That's incredible HE. Roy still playing it aggressively, not afraid in case there is a follow-up fight here. Fallen gonna put up a bit of a smoke, I think, out towards Ivy. Yeah, gonna land all the way back here. KNG could maybe use it to swing for a fight. If he could take down Acor, man, that would be huge. And he had the right idea. That would have been the setup for it.
Well, he's at least got some space. He's at least got himself into the smoke by hell. That's going to clear pretty soon, though. I'm not sure what KNG's play is inside of this, waiting and hoping someone's going to be caught out in the open.
Yeah, but Asilian's off angle is really hard to deal with.
I think the only hope is that Bubsky just backs away from this. He's going to have to eventually turn, but he's getting himself into the safety of the bomb train. That's a great win. He was aware. He was ready the whole time. And all of MIBR is deleted, and we're all tied up.
And look at the money for them. 13-13.
They're not even getting plants now.
No.
They've lost 3 rounds in a row with no plant.
A bit of a pause coming in to fix just the one issue here. This is not the right time for this kind of a lapse. I don't even know, Jason. Are you going to be all right, Jason?
I'm going to be fine.
Yeah?
I am just...
We do have a lot of alcohol at the blind spot afterwards, if need be.
Get it all ready.
Line them
Monty,
up.
fill up the bucket with ice. Get the mixers out.
You want your alcohol in a bottle, like in a bucket? That's how much?
No, the ice is in the bucket.
Oh.
So you can use it to make drinks.
I thought you were just going to pour all the vodka straight into it.
No, you psychopath. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. You had a look on your face, Jason. Looked like you were not doing well.
I'm just like for MIBR to have played such good Counter-Strike on Mirage, like they had some beautiful calls. I mean, even in losing Inferno, there was some cool things despite Fallen's really rough half. The first half of this game was magical in every sense, and the second half has just been disaster after disaster. And the problem is it's not even... It is Mad Lions playing well, but the disasters are all, MIBR's fault.
Yeah, like they have the opportunity. That is what makes it so much harder to deal with.
It's like the round losses are because of the decisions of the MIBR players, which is really the difficult after watching 2.5 maps of great decisions.
Yeah.
Now we just have this display, which is just unfortunate.
Asilian saw a second player coming through, but he decided, you know what, again, not worth fighting. He's been making a lot of those choices to just stick with the one kill and not try and go for anything else. It's been working out really well for him. Roy, I think, wanting to get close to avoid the double drop, which has been a popular thing. Mad Lions with a chance to finally overtake MIBR here on this map, and I don't know, it's so ridiculous to watch this unfolding. There's the flash, but Roy not impressed at all. Oh!
Neither is
That'll
Fer.
impress him.
There's your Tech 9 meta. What can Fer do with this from here? Gonna stream out. Bubsky saw one. They know his position. Taco's got a 1D. Acor's got to back away for safety. He's got a Cillian as well towards Ivy, but again, it's the ops. 2 AWPs going to try and clear out corners and retake this outer bomb site. But Fallen and Kanji have to get away from this bomb train.
And how are they going to do that? Asilian is holding this line. It would be so fitting for this ridiculous game if this is how they finally win around, crouching into that deagle, but Asilian is going to win the fight. They'll try and follow it up. Fallen will take him down. It's still a 2-on-2, and they're going to catch Fallen. He couldn't get back in time. And now it's all on Taco. They don't have a smoke. He could land some beautiful deagle shots to make this work, and they're actually spending a lot of time looking around. They have no idea where he is. They're going to have to go straight for this defuse. Up on top of the train is Shush. He's looking everywhere, and look at him with the just ridiculously shifting around down there. The 100 sensitivity, and Shush will take him down. That's going to be Mad Lions 14-13. He was breakdancing on the bomb while defusing it.
Yeah, that makes him an interesting target to try and aim for. Either way, almost there for MIBR. Again, they almost pulled their own desperate Tech 9 Deagle pistol round. Mad Lions puts a stop to it, and they have a lead for the first time in this game. It comes at 14-13 going into round 28.
I don't even know what to say. It's good news that they got the bomb down in that round. That actually helps them out a tremendous amount. But I don't know.
I don't either.
It's hard to find the exact words to describe the feeling.
My brain is just replaying all those weird situations that have just gone against MIBR, and it's still just equally astonishing as it was the first time I saw it.
Watching an accident unfold in slow motion, not being able to interrupt it.
Look how desperate this is. How often do you go into a double op setup on your T side? You don't see that very often these days.
No, you don't. I'm kind of okay with it. Look at Fallen at 21 kills, KNG at 25. I'm all right with it. Something has to break them out of this.
There's 3 players from MIBR in the 20s of kills. Only 1 for Mad Lions. Sicilian at 27. Taco and Fur have position inside ladder room. This will be an outer hit, but again, the double ops. You need these AKs to not go down immediately. You need them to create space so your ops can stay far back in support. Another smoke, and is that a T-smoke?
Yep, it was.
So this is designed.
Yeah, well, I guess. Fur is sneaking right through, and he's going to catch Roy. I mean, somehow that works out way better than you would have expected. If they find one more kill, this is the round. Fur is going to go down to Bubsky. He was already boosted up, but still a tough position. They've pushed so far back, Mad Lions here. Acor is sneaking in, and he's going to catch Taco, and that is absolutely devastating. Now they have to put down the bomb while still trying to cover Pop Dog, and Mayan gets dropped. He can't win many fights at the moment. Fallen, it's a nice shot, but he gets dropped very low on health, and one grenade will take care of him.
Yeah, I think that's why he faked the bomb plant. He was waiting for the response of utility. Nice call as well from Acor. He falls way back after getting that kill on the flank, and there's no way Fallen wins this. Certainly not while blind, and now Mad Lions are at 15.
This bomb plant is everything to them, though. Without the $800 bonus of that, they would be in a lot more trouble. This is...
I cannot believe it. This is astounding. This is a 12-1 run in the second half for Mad Lions to get here, including 8-0, 8-0 run. MIBR is stumped. They have no answers. And at least early on in this half, they were getting the advantages and losing them, but now they're not even getting any of that. Now they're not even finding the right step early on.
Here we go. 29th round. Everyone surely is holding their breath at the moment. Double up on that CT side. Fallen has got his as well on the T side. Anyone that finds a kill right now on the MIBR side, they're going to be hailed as a hero for sure. Trying to push it into overtime here to keep the dream alive for the grand finals here at Flashpoint 1. And they're spending the early part of this round just hoping for a mistake. Anything they could get right now.
This is so tense. MIBR fighting for OT is unbelievable considering the first half. Roy gonna push in with his teammate, with Bubsky in support.
They're not gonna stay, and that's a good idea, because that's obviously gonna be telegraphed.
2 players inside. Mad Lions taking no chances at the moment, playing a pretty standard setup. 1 player, oh, Bubsky, what a huge risk. I cannot believe he's offered that up. That was a massive gamble.
Roy's now back at it. He's re-smoked it, but he's hoping that they're going to try and come through early. 40 seconds on the clock, and he sprayed. That could have been a kill right then and there, but he's panicking, and they're wall-banging him on the other side. He goes down. Now Asilian, he's alone in the yard, and they're coming for him as well. 30 seconds on the clock, MIBR. Losing Fallen. Next in line, the bomb is down at 28 seconds. Acor with kill, and now it's a 2-on-2. Mad Lions, can they do this? A missed opportunity, and surely that bomb, they need it down right now. Fur is going to be in safety. He can't swing for it here. They do line up for it. Oh, and it's a $500,000 comeback for Mad Lions on train. Outrageous.
They deserve every bit of this victory. What a championship for Mad Lions in Season 1. The question mark of bringing in a Cillian, and he was the powerhouse in Map 3 to bring him right back. All 3 maps end 16-13, but none more stunning than Train. They just ripped the hearts out of MIBR and stomped all over it. The $500,000, the trophy, the Chrome AK, it's all theirs.
Such a surreal third map. It was a done deal. It was 12-3 in the first half. It was in the bag. There was nothing to do with the trifecta of KNG, Fallen, and Fur. They were shutting them down, and then it somehow wasn't enough. I can't remember the last time I've seen something like this.
This one's gotta hurt for MIBR, you have to imagine.
Yeah.
It hurts me. I hope it hurts them because that was painful to watch.
Yeah.
That was a rare collapse, but you have to give all credit to Mad Lions sticking around and causing such discomfort among MIBR and taking advantage of the mistakes. But man, that is going to be a story for MIBR moving forward that they're going to have to resolve.
Yeah, that can never happen again, ever. I don't even know what to say.
Well, for the love of God, pour us some drinks. We're coming to the blind spot. We'll see you guys there.